Okay, so it's that time of day when I give you my market plan. So what have I got for you today, folks? Well, we've got lots of lines on the chart. Now, this is obviously from yesterday, so I just want to review what's happened, obviously the bigger picture, because we're looking at the bigger picture, focusing this week so that you can see what's going on. So we've come down and we tested this this trend line here, which was the higher time frame trend line. And we literally hit it, and then from that level, we have done, from that level now, we've done quite a bit. Done 4,000 in a day and 17 hours. Now, I've anchored the automatic anchored VWAP, which is this white line, from the low of there, because it's quite important. You can see there, it's been touched once, twice, 3 times. Yep, I'm going to start singing. Probably not a good thing. But you can see that it's pretty much respected that line. So that is on there. And obviously that trend line as we speak is looking like we're going to be going at this level, which again is my 96,700. That is 2A. So that's a key level. We may come down and test this. If it holds this, I do expect it's going to break 4A, which is up at 98,000. So we are heading to my top level. So obviously it's just something to note. We are currently bullish. We have broke out of this range bot high here. Are we going to come down and remount this medium line where all the energy of the trading is? We shall see. We can only look at what's on the charts and basically assess the scenarios. So obviously we are assessing the potential scenario today. So we are quite extended on the levels, obviously 5A been the most extreme. So, and I would expect some sort of resistance at this level at 99,000 stroke 98 before we pop through 100. So what we're looking at here is, where are we? Well, let's just have a look at the balance points for retracement from the high to the low. That is a key level, and 95,000, I have barked on about this level all week, is the key level. And we have literally respected that. Now, where could we go from here? Well, bear in mind we can do double the distance from the balance point. So we could end up in the 99,400 region potentially. Now, we obviously have got some consolidation at this 97 mark. You can see the tight range boxes, depicting this. So I'm going to be governed by what's getting drawn on screen share with the range detection bots. Now, just bringing that down, just to look at the bigger picture on what's happening. Obviously, target as we're looking at 350 as we speak. We are just below that level. We can see there that we've got a range detection to the low side, and it's playing out very slowly. What's happening on the half hour? Remember, I really do focus on this. We are potentially seeing a turn. So, and you know, we just have to see. So we'll see what happens here. Are we going to roll, come back down, and retest? Now I'm just going to recalculate all these levels, so won't be a sec, just to see if we've got anything new. No, they're staying as they are. So we'll see. ATR high could be a potential for a long, so we'll see what happens there. Have we got any LVNs around that ATR high? Yes, we have. So potentially we could see it repel and go up. So it's just a point to note. We've had some really good trades off the trend bot. Obviously we come up and then we've popped. We just have a look at the bigger picture on that. Right, we have literally been the bot here is really picking these trades pretty well. 350, 250, 260. Okay, so obviously, and you can see there potentially overnight what we've done. We had a little bit of a sell-off, right? So when it's selling off a little bit stronger. So just bear that in mind as well. So scenarios, let's go for scenarios. What have we got? Come back down to this particular R2A. We hold it and we pop up. We reject the 97,930 level, this range here I've got, and we then sell off and we break this level, or we reconsolidate and then pop. Or we go straight up and we break this level and then basically hold this level and then pop up. So those are the key scenarios I've got. Now, if we do turn bearish, which we've come up a long way, then I'm going to be really focusing on whether or not we're really holding the VWAP, as in off the anchored low. So, and obviously we just need to think about this. We are squeezing out here, so just bear that in mind as well. So obviously it's a case of we could see further upside with this squeeze and then the roll. So obviously we're going to be focusing upon what happens on the news time. Obviously the 8:30 scenario to the 9:30. We normally see some big moves. Let's see what happens. So don't rush into any trades, but this is your key level here. So we're going to see what the key level brings. And on the anchored VWAP, at the moment, the high isn't relevant as we speak because it hasn't come in. So obviously we haven't seen a lower high and then a roll. So obviously if we look at the anchored VWAP as we speak, it's from a downside point of view. And it's probably what I'll give you on the update depending on what happens. Then obviously that would be potentially significant. At the moment, it isn't. I'm just going to have a look right the way back to see how it's playing out. Oh, now we've got far too much on there. True six. So I just want the previous high, right, which is there, which is here, 5A. That's the extreme. I am going to put another anchored VWAP on from there just to see what it's looking like. And then I'm going to finish on that. So we're going to do a peak and we're going to do it off the mouse. We're going to use the high low close average. So here we go. There you go. So they are converging. So this is why I think this is a key level. You can see there that's been really respected. That was a beautiful trade off there, off the anchored VWAP high off there. So you can see once this anchored VWAP comes in, and I'm focusing and mapping these when obviously we have a lower high, then you can see there, look at those trades. But obviously the range detection bots map these out beautifully. Mapped them out beautifully. I mean, just look at that trade. In fact, I'll tell you what it is on the chart calculator. Range detection coming in there with the anchored VWAP. Boom. Now, for anyone that does have CF charts with us, these are studies as in the anchored VWAP that are available to yourselves. Okay, so that is it. That is my update. I say this, safe trading, right? And remember what I said the other day, right? When you're coming into the open, and everyone thinks, I need to trade the open because it's the biggest move of the day. Well, just remember this. It's also the biggest risk of the day. What do you want to do? Preserve your account or make money? I'll leave you with that thought. Bye for now.